Hello everyone, welcome to Medical Research Tools. In this new video, I am going to talk to you about another tool in 3DSlicer. The tool is called Threshold and is one of the most useful ones in segmentation. If you have watched my previous videos on brain segmentation, you can see that this tool is very useful. The threshold method is very useful for the structures that have a completely different contrast in comparison to their adjacent structures. So in this one, I am going to show you how to use this tool. For example, in a brain MRI data that I have, as you can see, the structure of ventricles have a completely different contrast in comparison to the white matter around it. So the threshold is going to be helpful for segmenting the ventricles. First of all, I add a new segment and rename it as ventricles. You can choose a visible color, and then if you select the threshold tool at the top of the column of tools, you can see that the software shows you the different thresholds. I try to change this cursor to match the threshold with the boundaries of ventricles. And then by clicking this Use for Masking, you will choose to do all your changes and your drawings of ventricles in this threshold. So, and then I choose the paint tool, and by drawing on the ventricle area, you can see that my drawing is only drawn in the selected threshold. Make sure to check the editable intensity range box and just draw on the ventricles. This tool makes your work really simple because you can easily draw on the area that you want to segment, and it will paint it only on the selected threshold. If you check the editable intensity range box, your work is going to be quicker, and you can use a larger paint size to draw it. And if you uncheck this box, as you can see, if I draw on ventricles, it will it won't use that threshold, and the work is going to be very difficult, and you have to use a little size of painter, and it will be almost impossible to paint all the ventricle area very carefully. Pay attention that this video is not for showing you how to segment the ventricles. If you want to know how to segment ventricles in brain MRIs, you can see my previous videos, which I show how to segment the whole ventricles and then separate the left and right structures. I suggest you that you check that videos too. This one is only for showing how to use the threshold tool. One of the very important times that you can use threshold method is for correction of under-segmentations of a structure. For example, in this case, as you can see, I have segmented the ventricles. But by checking the 2D views, you can clearly see that there is a huge mistake in segmentation. There is there are some areas of under segmentation of ventricles, and for correction of this under segmentation, I try to click and check the lateral ventricles segment and use the threshold method just as I told you before. Try to select the threshold suitable for ventricles, then click use for masking, and by using the paint tool and checking the editable intensity range, I just draw on the undersegmented area. And this threshold tool is helping me to correct these undersegmented parts easier and quicker. As you can see, I just enlarge my paint size and do the work faster. Using the threshold method for correction of undersegmentations is one of multiple ways to correct the undersegmented area. In future videos, I will show you how to correct these undersegmentations even faster and easier. But entirely for working on ventricles area or these structures similar to ventricles which have completely different opacity in comparison to their adjacent areas, this threshold tool is very useful. Thanks for watching this episode. Feel free to ask me questions or suggest new episodes for other tools or new skills in 3DSlicer. See you soon.